Greetings and Salam Malaysia Madani. On 25th September 2015, the United Nations mapped out 17 Sustainable Development Goals, the SDGs, to be achieved by the year 2030, aiming to tackle global warming, combat climate change, and to protect our precious natural resources. Here at home, Malaysia is stepping up to the global challenge, including prioritizing environmental preservation alongside economic growth. In this episode, we bring you on a journey across Malaysia to see what it truly means to embrace the green footprints of development. This is On the Table, Embracing the Green Pulse. Hi everyone. The world is moving at an unprecedented pace, but it begs the question, can we progress without losing our roots? And now, after 10 years the SDGs being implemented, what have we achieved so far? And how has the other nations coped with the goals? To find out more, let's take a look at this video.
As we mark a decade since the adoption of the 2030 Agenda, we stand at a turning point in human history. With just 5 years remaining, we've made remarkable progress. But it's not enough. The 2025 SDG report reveals that only 35% of SDG targets are on track or making moderate progress, with nearly half moving too slowly, and 18% are regressing below 2015 baseline levels. The last decade proves that transformation is possible. Millions have gained access to essential services. For the first time, more than half of the world's population is now covered by at least one social protection benefit. Maternal and child mortality rates have fallen. More than 100 million children and youth have entered school, with rising completion rates at all levels. More young people, especially girls, are also completing school. Women's representation in parliaments has increased to 27%, up from 22% in 2015. 45 countries have achieved universal electricity access in the past decade, and access to clean cooking has expanded globally. Internet connectivity has increased by 70%, opening new avenues for young people, communities, civil society and local leaders to deliver on the SDGs. Despite these important gains, the convergence of conflicts, climate chaos, geopolitical tensions, and economic shocks continue to obstruct progress at the pace and scale needed to meet our 2030 commitment. Developing countries also face a $4 trillion financing gap annually. We face a global development emergency with unprecedented challenges across multiple fronts. Over 800 million people remain trapped in extreme poverty. Carbon dioxide levels have reached the highest point in over 2 million years, with 2024 being the hottest year on record, surpassing the 1.5-degree threshold. Peace and security have deteriorated significantly, with more than 120 million people forcibly displaced from their homes, more than double the number in 2015. Debt servicing costs in low and middle-income countries reached a record $1.4 trillion, squeezing resources vital for sustainable development. The time to act is now, and the path forward lies in accelerating the 6 SDG transitions: food systems, energy, digital connectivity, education, jobs and social protection, and climate and biodiversity. Building on the momentum of the 2023 SDG Summit and the 2024 Pact for the Future, we must leverage the key milestones of 2025, including the Compromiso de Sevilla, agreed by member states at 4th International Conference on Financing for Development, the outcomes of the High-Level Political Forum, and the 2nd UN Food Systems Summit stocktake, and looking ahead at the Beijing Plus 30, the 2nd World Summit for Social Development, and the 30th Conference of the Parties of the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change, also known as COP30. The next 5 years will determine our future. The SDGs are within reach. If we act with urgency and ambition, we need robust multilateralism, sustained investment, and unwavering political will. Because only if we act together can we keep the promise of the 2030 Agenda.
As we have just seen, balancing progress with nature conservation is no easy feat. But Pulau Pinang is proving it can be done. To truly understand the heart of this island, let's take a look at its urban forest.
Pulau Pinang is among the states in the peninsula that is actively developing without neglecting its environmental aspects. Its population density is relatively moderate at approximately 2.5 million people. Due to its size and population density, Pulau Pinang needs to be managed wisely in terms of long-term development aspects to ensure its sustainability. Among the popular tourism products in Pulau Pinang is the beauty of Penang Hill. Riding the train to its peak allows visitors to enjoy a beautiful panoramic view. There is also another tourism product, the habitat, specially dedicated to nature lovers. This location is a comprehensive learning ground for the younger generation to get to know the natural habitat of the tropical rainforest, fostering a love for conserving this irreplaceable treasure. Untouched by modernization, its green surroundings and peaceful atmosphere serve as an attraction not only for local tourists but also for international ones.
So, dengan pengiktirafan ini, kita merupakan tapak Rizab Biosfera yang ketiga di Malaysia lah selepas Tasik Cini di Pahang dan Banjaran Kokra di Sabah. Dengan pengiktirafan ini juga sedikit sebanyak kita dapat membantu menarik pelancong untuk datang ke Bukit Bendera untuk melihat dengan dekat berkenaan dengan flora dan fauna yang ada dan ekosistem yang terdapat di Bukit Bendera. Kita cuba memberi pendidikan ataupun educate masyarakat supaya menghargai alam semula jadi dan juga kehidupan liar yang ada dekat sini. Dan yang terakhirnya, kita cuba memberi inspirasi kepada golongan-golongan ataupun company-company, semualah masyarakat, golongan masyarakat yang ada dekat Malaysia ni untuk terus menjadikan alam semula jadi ni sebagai salah satu tempat yang perlu dijaga.
That is how it can be described. Clearly, Penang Hill and the habitat are renowned for their natural environment.
Kita di Perbadanan Bukit Bendera Pulau Pinang telah menjalankan pelbagai inisiatif lah. Salah satunya kita menubuhkan Pelawan. Pelawan itu sebagai pusat tapak semaian di mana terdapat kita semaikan spesies flora endemik yang mana dia nak pupus, kita tanam, kita jadikan Pelawan ini sebagai tempat semaian lah untuk kita jadikan semula flora yang spesies endemik ni.
Repeated visits never bore, thanks to the freshness and greenery stretching as far as the eye can see.
Kita akan masuk ke satu lagi company yang kita namakan dia The Habitat Foundation, yang mana yang akan lakukan projek konservasi lah untuk melihara hidupan liar dan untuk support sebahagian pelajar-pelajar yang buat studi berkenaan dengan hidupan liar alam semula jadi.
The importance of an urban forest lies in maintaining the urban ecosystem and biodiversity, as well as reducing urban heat. The rapid pace of development on the Pearl Island does not mean the sustainability of the Penang Botanic Gardens is forgotten. Also known as the Penang Botanical Garden, it was established during the British colonial era in 1884, spanning 29 hectares. Back then, it was also known as the Waterfall Garden. Under the supervision of Charles Curtis, this area, which was also a former quarry, was developed for botanical and horticultural purposes. Initially, over 1,500 trees were planted, some of which are still meticulously maintained today. Following the destruction of some trees in the Botanic Gardens due to the World War II, the main focus shifted to the study, research, and classification of trees as well as flora and fauna. The Botanic Gardens also established Malaysia's first landscape, plant sales, and plant rental department.
Maksudnya dari segi ketinggian dia, dari segi dia punya diameter pokok tersebut, tarikh ditanam sekiranya adalah sebab kebanyakan pokok di sini kita tidak mempunyai sebarang rekod. Jadi masalah lah. Cuma di peringkat orang kata apa kehadapan ni kita akan rekodkan semula benda itu dalam bentuk database yang dinamakan BRAMS.
This garden plays an important role as a botanical institution not only in Malaysia but also globally.
Dari segi penjagaan tu kita ada bahagian pembangunan taman yang akan menguruskan dari segi sekiranya pokok tersebut ada penyakit ke perlu ditebang dan sebagainya, jadi bahagiannya dia akan mengambil tugaslah. Dan dalam masa yang sama terdapat bahagian pengurusan biodiversity yang mana dia akan melakukan pemantauan berkala. Dia akan tengok contoh macam di lawn A, B ataupun C ada jenis-jenis pokok dan tertentu yang perlu dibuat orang kata apa cantasan ataupun ditebang, sebab keperluan untuk membuat pemantauan ini perlu untuk memastikan keselamatan, sebab kawasan ni terdapat ramai pengunjung yang datang. Jadi in case kalau kata ada pokok orang kata apa dahan tumbang dan sebagainya, sekurang-kurangnya kita dah buat pemantauan terhadap pokok tersebutlah. Jadi pokok-pokok ni kita tidak baja, maksudnya kita biarkan dia hidup secara semula jadi.
A botanic museum is also located here. Some of the old photos and history of this garden are safely preserved in the Botanic Gardens Museum. It is often used as research material by local and international researchers. For research purposes as well, several early tree species have been preserved. This clearly demonstrates the state government's commitment to maintaining the sustainability of the Penang Botanic Gardens for future generations. Extremely beautiful, scenic and clean. To ensure each plant is meticulously cared for, several plant houses have been built. Among them are the Fern House, Orchid House, Ornamental Plant House and Cactus House. All of this required substantial expenditure and intensive care. Meanwhile, other attractions include the aquatic garden, herb garden, lily pond, Japanese garden, quarry garden, and many more. In short, the natural landscape of this garden is enough to beautify the entire botanic gardens. There are various types of herbal plants grown there, and they are in the process of upgrading that area with various kinds of herbal plants. It is hoped that with the presence of this herb garden, visitors can increase their knowledge regarding herbs.
Kurang-kurangnya dia dapat memberi pengetahuan dan juga orang kata apa tengok sendiri kan, kalau kita daripada buku-buku dari internet dan sebagainya, ini kita dapat tengok sendirilah direct di taman herba tersebut.
Infrastructure, maintenance and facilities are among the attractions for morning recreational activities. Also, the types of plants and the function of each plant as agents to reduce the carbon footprint and mitigate the heat level in Pulau Pinang, all coming up shortly. The Penang Botanic Gardens is a popular recreational spot for surrounding residents. From early morning, this garden is filled with people of various age groups who do not miss the chance to breathe in the clean, fresh air while exercising. This is one of the benefits of the Botanic Gardens to the local community. For outside visitors, the landscape and greenery of the trees provide the best therapy. In addition, a wealth of information about history and plant species can be learned here. For educational purposes, each tree has been tagged using a barcode, a QR system. The purpose is to allow information about each plant to be retrieved quickly through a simple scan using a mobile phone.
Di mana di dalam taman botanik terdapat pokok-pokok yang bersejarah. Jadi di tempat lain tak ada. Jadi di sinilah yang orang kata pelbagai peringkat umur boleh lihat. Contoh antaranya ialah pokok di belakang kita ni, pokok cannonball. Lepas tu di dalam ada pokok mahogani. Pelbagai lagi lah pokok yang ada di sinilah. Di samping itu juga terdapat kemudahan yang kita sediakan seperti laluan pejalan kaki, laluan untuk orang berjoging, kemudahan seperti toilet, surau, gazebo untuk istirahat dan juga tempat untuk kita buat majlis.
Malaysia has lost nearly half of its terrestrial forests due to development. There is also a lack of documentation for more than 15,000 native plants in the country. The Penang Botanic Gardens has taken early steps to sustain this garden within the city.
Di sinilah tempat satu-satunya lah selain daripada York Park lah di sini untuk taman berada, dan juga dengan wujudnya taman botani ini memberikan suasana yang nyaman, jadi udara yang segar. Jadi kalau kata pelawat nak datang pun boleh datang ke sinilah.
The Penang Botanic Gardens serve as a sanctuary for wildlife and plant conservation. This precious heritage will continue to be protected. Its role is to reduce the carbon footprint in urban areas, and it also serves as a source of clean oxygen for surrounding residents. Its preservation will ensure environmental sustainability and the ecosystem of the earth. Such is the immense role of the Penang Botanic Gardens. Centuries old, it still stands strong today. The role of planners and citizens is vital to continuing to safeguard this priceless treasure. Urban forests are the best example of progress towards sustainable development.
From the peak of Bukit Bendera, now proudly recognized as UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, to centuries-old pathways of Penang Botanic Gardens, we see conservation in active motion. Next, we will go down south to explore how our community is thriving with ecotourism. At the same time, our natural ecosystem can be fiercely protected and celebrated. Stay with us.
I think the most important part is to present Malaysia not just an observer, our strategic posture in international arena, our position in today's world where everyone is competing the attention. Perspective matters. So what is our perspective from Malaysian perspective, from ASEAN perspective? Hence why RTM World coming in at the right time, at the right moment, in a very super hyper-connected world, at the same time in a very challenging landscape.
Sustainable Development set 17 goals to be achieved by the year 2030. Among them are addressing global climate change, global warming, and preserving natural resources as best as possible. In achieving these goals, Malaysia is no exception. Among the areas developed sustainably is the region of Iskandar Puteri, Johor Bahru, a new city located in the southern part of the country. Kampung Sungai Melayu is maintained as an important ecotourism destination in the southern region. Sungai Melayu, located near Johor Bahru and Singapore, was opened over 100 years ago. The village residents are all Malay and work as fishermen. There are also those who operate mussel farming and cage fish farming. The beauty of the mangrove forest surrounding nearly 70% of this village makes it a vital location for the surrounding ecosystem. It serves as an habitat for the birds and other wildlife. Presenting the mangrove forest in Kampung Sungai Melayu is the right move. A village within an urban area, although it is actually only about 30 kilometers away from Johor Bahru city, the village atmosphere interwoven with a preserved natural environment is truly peaceful. This is among the factors that draw thousands of local and international tourists here every year. Viewing the beauty of the mangrove trees that are so fascinating, fresh, and so on. And within that package, it explores and alternates with crab catching and watching the birds found around these mangrove trees. Various activities that connect humans with nature can be done. In addition to cruising along the river lined with mangrove forests on both left and right sides, tourists are also briefed on the history and economic activities of Kampung Sungai Melayu, which stands out amid the rapid development of Iskandar Puteri.
Kalau kita menyusung sungai tu, kita bawa pelancong pergi tangkap ketam, pergi paya bakau, pergi tempat ternakan kupang. Masa tu ambil lebih kurang 1 jam untuk package, selesaikan semua package tu. Selain pada tu, kami ada juga package lain. Seperti kita namakan dia learning package. Learning package tu dia dah termasuk macam mana cara kehidupan nelayan lah. Macam mana dia orang tangkap ketam, macam mana dia orang buat bubung. Lebih kepada lagi satu tu, kita buat keychain dari kulit kupang.
Selected as an ecotourism pilot project in 2013, it aims to preserve the traditional heritage of the Malay village. This is one of the crucial elements to capture the attention of foreign tourists.
Last 16 with the 7-4.
Barcelona has approved a plan to double the city's tourism tax beginning April.
Asian Marine Affairs and Fisheries Ministry. Yes, as Thailand as well.
There are different spots in Mexico.
Guna mentol jimat tenaga untuk lebih jimat.
Our urban forests and coastal mangroves are irreplaceable treasures. They are our sources of clean oxygen, our defense against climate change, and our heritage. The responsibility to protect this balance does not just fall on city planners. It rests on every single one of us. Until next time, I'm your host, Chantrika Shankar, signing off for On the Table. Salam Malaysia Madani and thank you for watching.